Bonjour à tous, c'est French Fridays avec moi à la mode TV. Okay, hi everyone, it's French Friday with Miss à la mode. Now in today's video, I'm going to share 3 tips you can use to learn a foreign language, and notably so French. Ok, dans cette vidéo, je vais vous donner 3 atouts pour bien apprendre une langue étrangère, notamment le français, parce que je suis prof de français, bien sûr. Alors, quand j'étais un étudiant de français, j'ai fait beaucoup de choses pour apprendre, pour aider, pour améliorer mon apprentissage de la langue française. Now, the first thing I did was I find a friend, trouver un ami français, une amie française, un ami francophone qui peut vous aider avec ton apprentissage. Okay, I found someone through Facebook. Okay, up to now, even today, we still speak. All right, and he was able really to help with my speaking, my communication skills. Okay, now we all have social media. Don't just find some kind of strange weirdo. You have to vet the person first, okay? Alright? So I helped him with his English and he helped me with my French. Right? You can speak with other your classmates. Okay? Your camarades de class. Speak with them. On during the lunch period, speak with them. Use their vocabulary. That's the only way you'll be able to retain the language. You have to find someone to which you can really practice the language. Okay? Speak with your teachers. You see your teachers in the hallway at school. Speak to him or her in the language. Trust me, as teachers, we love that. We love students who take the initiative, who show passion in their learning. Okay? Now, one thing I realized that we as Grenadians, as students, even when I was a student, I could speak from experience. I was terrified. I wanted to remain in my English bubble. Okay? And until sometimes the bubble had to be burst in a very probably shameful way or in a forceful manner, and really forces you to speak the language. All right, and I will speak to you about my friend. But the first time I went to France, and really where I was told I couldn't speak any English. I was forced to speak French, and my level of French was not to how it is right now. Okay, so imagine me fresh out of school, having to speak in France, doing presentations about Grenada in French, and yeah, it was really an eye-opener and an awakening experience for me. Alright, students, as well, please remember that mistakes are our friends. Okay, I love making mistakes, because why? Mistakes are our biggest teachers. Okay, now if you would like to speak like a native French person, you have to make mistakes. Like if you look at babies who are learning a language, okay? I look at my niece. She makes several mistakes, but then she will realize through constant speaking, through usage, that certain structures are incorrect, and she's gonna make it unconsciously. She's correcting herself. It's the same thing applies to us, even as older students of a foreign language. So mistakes are our friend. Okay, welcome the mistakes. Open your mouth. Don't be afraid to make your mistakes. Okay. Now, secondly, is to find interesting reading materials in the language. Okay. As a student, I often use the site rfi.fr. That's a rfi.fr. I used to go on that site every day or pretty often, and I will make note of new vocabulary, new words, grammatical structures, idioms, and stuff like that. And this greatly helped me in my writing comprehension. Okay, I just loved learning. I love soaking in the language and everything that it entails. As well as your dictionary. Everywhere I go, I used to have my dictionary. Okay, even at church, even, my goodness, on a bus, walking to Grenville, walking home, I would have the dictionary or my French vocabulary in my bag, constantly learning several words a day, and thus giving me a a wealth of knowledge for my exams, for all the aspects of French, you know. So find an interesting reading site. You don't have to be a news article. Find something. It could be a blog, it could be a YouTube video. There are many sites you can use to find French. Okay, you have CXC, students who study CXC. There are many past papers on CXC to which you can go read and learn a new vocabulary. Okay, csec.org. You can go on that site and it will help you greatly. I use that site all the time with my Form 5 students especially. Right? Then you also have sites like apps like Duolingo and Word Reference. I love those sites, especially Duolingo. It's a very fun interactive game. Students tend to have a lot of fun and learning at the same time. Okay, finalement, we have la musique française. Okay, now music transcends any language. Okay, that's one thing about music. Music touches everyone's soul. Sometimes you don't even have to understand what the singer is saying, but through the musician himself, the energy, the vibes given, you can really resonate with the words, right? The same thing goes with learning a language. You can use the fun, the vibes, the thrill of music, whatever genre you like, whether it's rap, soca, hip hop, R&B, country, whatever genre you may like. You can find any genre of music in French. Okay, now me as a student, I loved Zao, Zaho. She's one of the most successful French singers out there. She's not very popular right now, I believe, but when I was a student she was, and I used to listen to a lot of her music. I loved Magic System. Alright, there are right now we have Shome. He's incredible. Okay, just listen to his catalog of music. You will be blown away, whether you're a French learner or interested in the French language or not. Just go to Shome, listen to Papa Wote, okay, or Allons Danse. These songs are just so amazing, and it helps. And as a student, you can use these songs to help you with your l'expression orale, your écoute, your listening, your comprehension skills, okay, your speaking skills, everything, your writing skills. And in these songs you get not just academic French, but to learn that the French that I find the most important to learn is everyday French, not academia French. Academia French is more for universities, educational purposes, and stuff like that, for jobs. Okay, but on the streets of France, you don't hear such academic language being spoken on a daily basis. All right, especially among young people, the youths. Everyday French is not academic. It is familiar French. Okay, very relaxed French. So these songs really help you with learning the everyday French, and that is the French that is vital when you go to use that expressions to speak to your French friends, to when you go to French shops, etc. Okay, so find your favorite French artists and use their work to enrich your learning, and I wish you all the best. Alright, now je vous souhaite bon apprentissage. I wish you an enjoyable learning with your French or whatever foreign language that you're studying. I believe that one of the best way, one of the most enriching things one can do is to really learn another language. Okay, why just remain in your Grenadian bubble or English bubble, you know, where there is a wealth of other worlds and doors waiting for us to open. Okay, when you learn a language, you're not just solely the language you're learning. And to be the best learner, the best student of any language, whether it's French, Spanish, Italian, Dutch, Korean, you have to also be, it helps to be open-minded. It opens your world view. It's very at this, you're doing yourself a disservice if you are not going to open yourself up to the culture, the history of the language you're learning. Okay, I am a constant learner. I'm a lifelong learner of French. Okay, I am learning French constantly. Every day I'm learning a new word, a new expression, a new idiom. Okay, I listen to so many videos on YouTube a day, and I know a lot, but I don't know. I still don't know even more. So just to keep my mind always on a learning mode, I constantly learn. And as a teacher, and speaking to you as a student, you have to pick up that practice as well. You have to always have an open mind to the language. Don't be like, it's so difficult. Yes, c'est difficile. I know, je sais que le français est bien difficile, and it takes a lot of time. It will take a lot of time and effort, but the award at the end is rich. Okay, I cannot imagine my life without French. Je ne peux pas imaginer ma vie sans français. Honnêtement, okay. French has allowed me to make so many global and international friends. I've traveled to Switzerland, to France numerous times, and I'm hoping to visit to other francophone countries. You know, French has really afforded me a lot. Okay, I went to university, studied French culture and international relations, and that as well has really helped me as well. Alright, I love French. I love the culture. Okay, it's the culture, the history of France is very flawed. Okay, you can't be looking. I think as before I used to romanticize La France, but when I really go in deep down, I see what they have done to us, like in the Caribbean country. You really have to it changes your perspective to a lot of things. And with that, I want to bid you adieu, au revoir, à la prochaine, and thank you for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please check out Alamode TV. Also subscribe or follow me on Instagram at alamode473, and you can also follow me with the same handle, alamode473, on TikTok and Facebook. Alright, let's stay connected. Follow me on these platforms, and au revoir. Bisous bisous.